Hey everyone, welcome to Shay's One-on-One in the podcast for Rowan. Um,
Hello.
so, as you know by now, because you've already heard two of these, Andres and Sari's by now, these one-on-ones are meant to show the month span of time between the end of the attack by the Malsum and where we're going to be starting up pretty soon after this. So, since Rowan's last, the audience knows a little bit about what might happen, but Rowan doesn't. So, Rowan, right now, we're going to start at the start of your month off.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, the thing that was most recent and probably hasn't worn off yet is the Malsum fight. So, what is Rowan's immediate thought process after that?
I think
Within a day
immediately.
or two after, that's what I mean by immediately. Within the next.
Oh, I see. Within a day or two.
Yeah. We're going over the
Yeah.
span of the month, but we're starting pretty early off.
Okay. So I think it's just a mix of emotions, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's definitely some there's a sense of confidence, in we beat it,
Yeah.
We worked together and we conquered our fears.
Right. I can imagine that's pretty empowering.
Oh yeah, for sure. But at the same time, it's kind of difficult because it's it was just a dream,
Right. And there's there's still a lot of questions.
Exactly, as much as it felt real and there was this magical element to it, it was still kind of all in our subconscious, and
Right.
it ended
sure, the hows and whys of how all of that felt so real is also on the mind.
Yeah, exactly. Rowan is someone who's very interested in psychology.
Right.
She's
a therapist druid.
Yeah, which is funny. To just compliment myself on my own character. Okay, anyways. She's someone who wants to help people and make sure that everyone's doing okay, and so all that kind of thing is really interesting to her. Just anything having to do with the psyche is super interesting to Rowan, and so yeah, there's this mixed emotion of empowerment, but also confusion, and also curiosity, and also some fear, because she knows that somehow
the order got involved.
Yeah, somehow the order is involved in this, and she wants to know how and why. But I think that that's something that she would like to have the rest of the crew in on. If they're going to if they're going to go investigate the Order of the Red Eye, Rowan's not going to do that by herself. So I think that right now what she wants to figure out is kind of a little bit about how what's it called? The Hypnomancy. I wanted to call it psychomancy or something like that. I know that's not what it's called.
More telekinesis and stuff. It's a good name for telekinesis and shit.
Yeah.
More
Anyways. Yeah, hypnomancy. She wants to figure out a little bit about how that works if she can.
Yeah, okay. I've got some bad news. Hypnomancy is not in Timshul yet. It's still very theoretical, still very Xylem enclosed. So you may not have a lot of luck with actual help, prevailing help. I know you have your mentor Althea who kind of helps you out a bit, but even she's probably a bit at a loss. She's an older druid. They're kind of a druid of the old ways.
Yeah, I'm sure that
all the rising tech coming out of Xylem is a little strange to her.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like Rowan would ask any Any person she knows about magic. You know, anyone she sees is wise. She would probably ask them about it, try to bring it up casually, and just is always kind of met with the same thing of, like, what's that?
Althea may have a rough idea because she's, a bit older, a bit wiser, has a bit of an idea of how magic works.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, arcane is not her thing.
I see.
She's a druid. Her magic comes from the world soul,
Mm-hmm.
It's a different beast.
I see.
You're pulling it from nature itself, and hypnomancy is like the arcane, using the weave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a different beast, but she might like hear you out and probably took some notes. She's interested herself, but she probably can't give you much there.
Okay.
I don't know who else you'd probably talk to.
Yeah, I think at this point Rowan's getting kind of desperate. She'll just talk to anyone she can about it, even if she knows they probably won't know anything. It's just something that's on her mind.
Yeah. I mean, are you going where I think you're going? Because when people are
possibly?
stressed out and they have stuff on the brain, they kind of go to the bar.
Yeah, she probably would, yeah. I mean, Throgmorton is her best friend, so...
Okay,
yeah.
Let's play that out a little bit. Rowan tell Throgmorton, bearing in mind that he's literally just a cook.
I think she's just doing that thing that I've definitely never done in my life, where she's kind of just talking, like, to get things off of her mind, knowing that he probably doesn't care, but, like, hoping maybe he'll have some kind of input.
I think Throg, like, after a certain point, after the point of, and then it turned into a fucking dragon.
Uh-huh.
I think he kind of, like, his face has gone from, oh, this is a cool story, to, like, the concern meme. And, like, when you finish, he's probably just like, Rowan, Rowan, my friend, are you okay? I know you hang out with Janice. Are you sure you didn't do some weird shit? This does not sound real. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know, maybe I got some kind of secondhand smoke or something, but no, I don't think so. I was with Calum and Sari and these two they call themselves hypnomancers, Theo and Valerian, and it just, I don't know, it felt so real.
He's like cleaning a glass as he's talking to you, and he's just like, well, shit, man, that's the story. He puts like the cup down, just goes, I mean, you guys have done some pretty crazy shit. The hags being primo example, but like, that's a heavy task, my dude.
I know, and that's... See, I've been asking so many people about this, trying to find out anything that I can, because to be honest, I don't know how real it was. I mean, if you were to ask Sari or Calum, they'd probably say they went through the same experience, which tells me that it wasn't just a dream.
Right. But, magic does exist in this world. Are you sure it wasn't like a programmed illusion?
It could have been. I mean...
I don't know.
To be honest, okay. Theo and Valerian seemed a little bit shady when we first met them, but I don't know. They seemed like nice people by the end of it. So
no, I'm not. Look, I'm being skeptical because it's in my nature. All right, I'm the bartender. I hear crazy stories all the time. So being a little bit of a cynic, it's sort of in my blood now.
No, I know. But I just...
No. Look, Rowan, for all the shit I give you, I do believe you. Like, that doesn't sound beyond the realm of possibility in this world, you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess.
hell, I have skeletons and ghosts coming into my bar on occasion just asking me what's up.
Yeah, that's something I've had to get used to as well.
I mean,
don't
I'm not
know.
opposed. They're chill dudes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like Lothor. Lothor's pretty chill.
Lothor's nice. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the company. It's just like, you know, a little weird, just a bit, just a touch. So I'm not trying to tell you what happened to you isn't real. I'm just saying it sounds like you know who you gotta talk to, my dude.
That's true.
He picks up another
Well,
cup, like puts it under a
maybe.
sink, cleans it a bit.
Do you think maybe I should try to reach out to Theo and Valerian?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Okay. I met them like once.
Yeah, but I mean, Calum had to get in contact with them in order to bring them out there, yeah?
That's true. I don't have their numbers on Stone of Far Speech.
Calum probably does. Or at least, like, how to mail them.
That's true. That's true. I could probably send them a letter. Do you have any?
There's probably nothing. They'll probably appreciate it, you know. They probably don't get a lot of, like, thank you notes in the mail.
That's true. That's true. Do you have any paper or pen or?
I mean,
I don't want to write
at your house.
Sorry, I'm. If you can't tell, I'm a little bit anxious.
No, Rowan, I'm giving you shit, but I get it. I get it. Just, I think you need to breathe a little. Maybe take it a couple days. You know, write that letter when you're in a bit of a clearer state of mind, when you know what you want to say.
I know. It's just I saw some things that I hadn't seen in a while. And this creature in the dream, the Mousum, it said some things that have stuck with me.
Bad dreams do tend to do that.
Yeah, but it's more than that. It's like it gave some kind of warning. It told Calum that something big was coming, and its eyes, it's the same group that was working with the hags. There's so much more to this than we think there is. Something is coming, and I just...
Rowan, I get it. Remember where you are.
In a bar?
And, like, you just kind of look around, you see, like, happy kids running around and families eating dinner. And Thrall kind of gives you the eyes of, like, maybe somewhere else is the best place to talk about conspiracy like this.
Yeah, okay.
Look, I get off my shift in half an hour. Do you want me to come by your place after? We can talk a little more in private.
If you don't mind. I know that you're just trying to do your job, and I'm going off, but...
Rowan, we're friends, and I want to help you through this. You gotta know, A, I'm a little limited in what I can do. B, you gotta, like... I'm a bartender. Reading the room is my class, if you will, my skill. I have expertise in reading. I have to, like, tell when someone's too drunk and tell them that they should stop drinking. I have to, like, you know, there's a lot of social things I have to manage. So I'm not trying to tell you to stop. This sounds important, and I do believe you. Keep that in mind. I believe you 100%.
Okay.
But we're in a social situation where if we start talking about a conspiracy involving the hag, we could cause unwanted uproar.
That's true. You're right. Okay.
It's been quite some time since the Frost Curse came and went. You know? People caught on to, if people started thinking, like, hey, there's another thing and Caleb's hiding it.
Oh no, I definitely wouldn't want them to think that Kaylin was hiding it. I just
Right, but gossip goes in this place.
exactly, especially here.
Yeah, I mean,
Fakasha.
yep. Tachi's gotten better at it, but yeah, Fakasha's Fakasha. So
Yeah, okay.
what do you say?
I can.
Half an hour from now, I'll swing by your place. I'll put Tati in charge of the bar. She'll be fine with it. She takes night shift, and we'll just chat in private for a little bit. I can't stay too long, but I'll try my best. All right.
Okay. Thank you. You're a good friend.
Thank you, and I'm sorry if I kind of tried to shut you down. I really believe you.
No, it's trust me, it's fine. Honestly, I'd like to just breathe and talk about something else for a little bit now.
All right. And he just kind of like puts a mug down, hands you a drink, and just goes like, "Don't drink too many of these because I do need to hear the serious situation, in a little bit, just a little bit." And he just goes like, "So how are things with Janice? I know you guys are pretty happy."
She blushes a little bit because she's like thinking back to that dream. And she's just like, yeah, things have been going pretty nicely.
That's nice to hear, Rowan. He kind of like puts down another glass. He's just like, "Fuck, I've had to clean a lot of these." Now it's a plate now because the DM just realized variety is the spice of life. And he just goes like, "All right, Rowan, maybe go get a head start on me. They're pretty quick. Maybe go pet Coco for a little, take a breather, and then we'll talk. All right."
Coco.
By the way, how
so
big has
big
Coco
now.
gotten?
I was just about to say Coco is huge. I might need to like.
I mean, she's probably like. I mean, comparatively to you, yeah. Comparatively to like a human, they're probably like Great Dane.
Yeah, but
big dog,
I mean, Yeah, but still, Great Danes are huge.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Shay speaking. I'm like 5'2", so to me, Great Danes are enormous.
Yeah.
I'm a halfling in real life. No, yeah, I've been trying to look into building some kind of area for Coco to stay in since my house is getting a little bit too small. You know any carpenters in town? Might be able to help me build some kind of giant dog house or fenced area.
Huh. I'll tell you what. I'll get you something more sturdy when I come around.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I'll do some asking. See if there is a carpenter I can think of. Try and rack my brain a little, And then when I come over to hang out, I'll tell you what I got. All right.
All right. Oh, I know I said that I didn't want to. I wasn't going to talk about this anymore, but Basil is warlock, right?
That's correct. Yeah, we keep that under the rug, but yeah.
Okay. Do you think he'd know anything?
Tell you what, I'll bring him with me, okay?
Do you think that's a good idea? I know he can be a little bit jumpy.
I've been working with him. I think I could get him out of his room for a little.
All right. I've been meaning to talk with him more. I was hoping I'd...
Yeah, I'll bring him with me.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later, Rowan. I gotta go. And he starts like walking.
Okay.
So we'll cut to your place a little later. You've probably like given Coco some dinner, some meat.
I've given Coco probably eats a lot.
They are a growing guard drake.
Yeah. I was going to say that Coco probably eats more than Rowan does, but then I remembered that Rowan is a halfling.
And that is statistically untrue.
Yeah.
Yeah, halflings have like what, third breakfast, fifth brunch, fuck you, I'm eating now.
Oh, they're living their best life.
Fuck you, I'm eating now time.
I have that.
Yeah, Throgmorton comes in with Basil, and I think this is the first time I ever get to describe Basil.
Yay.
He's
I know,
about,
we've recorded like 25 episodes.
and he was in episode 1.
That's true.
He is about 5'4". Got a bit of a hunch to him. He has glasses. Pretty, like, I wouldn't say Einstein hair, but pretty messy, and it's like a dark black. Like unkempt. I wouldn't go full Einstein, but incredibly unkempt, you know? Probably kind of pretty slim, kind of skinny. You can kind of see his arm bones, you know? Not in like a horror way, but you know, you've seen it.
Yeah, he's just a skinny dude.
Yeah. Seemingly walks kind of weak in the knees.
Oh.
Got a bit of a cape to him, but it's pretty tattered. And he just has like a regular outfit. His eyes are green, and he's got like paler skin.
Why does he look exactly how I imagined him to? This is crazy. Anyways.
He would sit down just like, hi, Rowan. I haven't really gotten out of my house a lot, but it's nice to see you. And he hands you like a shaky hand.
I love him. I want to protect him. I give him a sweet smile and I shake his hand.
He kind of smiles back and just sits down, and Throg just kind of pats him on the back. It's like, good job, bud. Like, thank you.
Oh my god, I love him so much. So, if you haven't noticed, I have a weakness for nervous characters. I just want to hug them all.
Throg sits down, just kind of, waits for Rowan to, like, initiate, you know? It's just like, so, what's on your mind, Rowan?
She, like, is about to start talking, and then she glances over at Basil, and is just like, oh shoot, this might scare him. How do I phrase this nicely?
Basil just kind of blinks and just goes, knowledge of the dark arts is not out of my sight, Rowan. I tend to fear more interaction with normality than with the dark. So things of a, shall we say, creepy nature are my second.
Interesting. All right, then. I guess I'll just go right into it.
We're all ears. We're not actually all ears. We're not an eldritch abomination.
She like laughs kind of awkwardly.
Okay. So my friends and I had a very strange dream.
And she would go on to tell them about everything that happened in the dream, and the Malsum, and the Order of the Red Eye, and the Hypnomancers, and just all the same stuff that she told Throgmorton.
Yeah, okay. Basil would nod kind of understandingly and just go, it sounds like someone would tap into the plane of dreams with a construct of sorts, yes? A mystic construct, similar to a golem, different incantations.
Similar to a what?
A golem.
Mm.
Or it's artificial, is my point. Throg kind of gives Basil a bit of like a side eye of like, holy shit. Yeah, top marks, Basil. He just kind of gives you a soft nod.
Rowan also kind of nods like, yes, like I've found someone who knows things about this. Like, she's listening very intently to him.
So you do know what a golem is, Rowan, correct? And you notice as he starts talking, Butter kind of leaves him.
Oh.
You do know what a golem is, correct? It's
Mhm.
it's a being of stone or metal, or if you're feeling especially evil, you could go flesh, but I don't know why you would. But basically, it is a unliving construct that has brought life, a form of life with magic, an artificial existence, like a clockwork device made by the gears spinning inside of it are magic, not machine. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
It sounds like your Malsum, was it? Is something of that sort, perhaps summoned by a ritual of some kind, created and recreated.
Yeah, it said something like that. It talked about that. Every time it appeared in a new dream, it was like it was born again. It honestly, when we killed it, it was almost like it wanted us to.
Well, I mean, put yourself in those shoes. Imagine being created for the sole combat, dying, and then being recreated to repeat your cycle.
Oh, wow. I almost kind of feel bad for it now. I shouldn't, after everything it did.
It was carrying out its programming, if you think about it. Throg just kind of sighs and goes, "So they gave the to have existential thought." Yes. Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, you got me. You would be creating something that would have to think about these existential and deep questions, and you would be creating an imperfect weapon. Something almost designed to fail. Carry out its programming, but asking these questions would eventually lead it to the same place you were talking about, it longing to end its cyclical existence. Because it knows. It appears to me that it was built either imperfectly on accident or it was designed to fail.
Why would the Order purposely make something that would fail?
Maybe the point wasn't killing you.
I think Rowan's like eyes widen a little bit.
Is there anything else that that group is for doing? Like, you think back to the hags, was there weird behavior? Yes, I suppose at this point connecting any dots we have would be of use. Roll intelligence. Because there's something that maybe after so many months of recording Shay may have forgotten, but could pop up in Rowan's mind.
Okay. Okay, that's a 15 plus. You said insight?
Yeah, I said intelligence, but insight makes sense actually.
Okay. 15. That's an 18.
Your mind goes back to Granny Tripweed. And how she let herself die. Claiming that their job had already been done. That it wasn't about killing, that it was about causing fear in the town. Really, when you struck at the heart of the coven, that was when their plan had failed because you had given
We'd given them what?
hope. She mentioned how their plan well and truly failed the moment that the town rose up against the Knoll invasion. But that they weren't expecting to win. They were expecting to cause chaos and fear and then essentially just let the rest of itself out.
Okay, so I think that Rowan would explain that to them and then kind of also just make the comment of,
it seems like whatever the Order of the Red Eye is, some strange group or cult or whatever it is, their purpose seems to just be spreading fear. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, there has to be something deeper than that, you know?
Basil kind of crosses his arms, seemingly off-put, and there's like some awkward silence. Throck just kind of goes, spit it out. When you're dealing with things beyond comprehension, it doesn't have to make sense. It kind of just works, if that makes sense. Sometimes, he kind of says, speaking from personal experience, and you just kind of see his eyes green to black as the eldritch blast forms in his. It dissipates and his eyes revert. Sometimes the things, creatures a bit beyond plane or system, may want you to do may seem bizarre, but they think much longer term. It is entirely possible that the Order of the Red Eye's plans have no clear motivation until thousands of years from now.
But for all we know, the Order is tiny.
It doesn't have to be big. Any demonic cult can just pop out of nowhere. Or something more eldritch. It's entirely possible we're just dealing with a run cult who thinks they found a demon but have truly found a great old one.
What?
It's entirely possible we're just dealing with a cult that messed up.
Wait. So, you're implying that this cult that's been terrorizing this town,
Yes.
could be following some kind of eldritch being?
Possibly. Nothing is out of the realm of possibility, Rowan, especially when you're dealing with something like this. Basil's got a point. I mean, we don't know. We really don't know enough to make a definitive conclusion. As of right now, the only times we know the Order have shown their face, the Hags and the Malsa, and both times the plans have been pretty half-baked.
It's true. Maybe I'm just getting worked up over nothing.
Not to be overly analytical, Rowan, but I feel like we need more data before we can make definitive conclusions. I'm not saying we goad the Order. It's entirely possible that this seeming incompetence is part of the plan, but it's also entirely possible that it's incompetence.
Yeah, it's okay.
Rowan is like very nervous now. Like,
I wouldn't be too worried, Rowan. I think you are handling it best before the Malsum. We don't know enough to make a definitive choice on the matter, and I'm certain, if any more information about it to arise, that Prince Calum will tell a member of the Night Council.
Yeah.
Throgmorton just kind of nods and just goes, for now, the best thing we should go off for now, the best thing we have to stand on is that both times they've attacked, they've failed spectacularly. You could be a bit of a conspiracy theorist and say it's all part of the plan. There's no seeming ramification. The Malsum's defeat. None of us, besides the people in this room, the people who took part, know that the Malsum exists.
It's true. It's true. I don't know. With the warning of greater things to come, it makes me think that there's something more. But it's also entirely possible that it's not.
Bluffing?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Basil just kind of casts the spell Mage Hand, and the Mage Hand touches your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And he just goes, "There's a difference between prepared and
scared,
consumed. It is good to be prepared. It is not good to let that fear consume you. So, be alert. Don't be afraid."
Thank you.
He nods and just goes, "It's a lesson I'm trying to take to heart myself."
She just nods.
Throgmorton has been rather influential. He just kind of smiles and goes, I've been having him trying to bring up a few customers here and there. I'm getting better at it. You are."
Oh, that's really cute.
Some things set me off still, but it's little more than remnants of a past life. Do you mean that literally? No, I've turned in belief sense. I know with all the talk of the Eldritch, just needless to say, some things have happened, and I came to Timshul, much like others, to get away from it. But it sounds like this order is either a much worse, it's either a very, very bad cult, and either way, it means that it's significantly easier to wrap.
Wait, it's either a very bad cult or it's a what?
One that's just getting started. And if it's just getting started, that means it's much easier to snuff out.
That's true. I mean,
I think
there
got you there.
That's true. I mean, as much as they've scared us, their attacks have been rather, well, small scale comparatively. I mean, they didn't send an actual dragon after us. They scared a dream dragon after us. It's a little different.
It is a little different. Throgmorton just kind of just goes, I wouldn't let it get you down.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I've been trying to find out anything I can about this, and you've been a really big help.
Basil kind of nods and just kind of goes, if you ever need to talk about this sort of thing again, find me in the back of the tavern.
I will.
I'm rather knowledgeable of this sort of thing, and I would like to lend that knowledge. Something more positive.
I know! Why have I not talked to you more?
Because I'm usually screaming at the ramifications of my patron's call. He just kind of
has, next time I talk to you, we'll talk about that kind of thing.
He just kind of has the smile of, it's fine.
But it's not really fine.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
No!
Throg is just giving Basil the look of oh boy. We're gonna go now.
Okay. Again, thank you for all your help.
No problem. And it was nice catching up. Sorry, Rowan. Agreed.
Okay. I'll see you guys later.
You didn't see it, but Basil actually shook his head. Actually shaking it back and forth, and the way in cartoons they will get out of something. You know what I'm talking
like nervously, or like he was thinking about something else.
like, you know, when like cartoons, when like they're thinking about something and they literally shake it off.
I see. So his mind was on something else, and he thought shook it off.
Yeah, and said goodbye. Yeah,
Hmm.
went from creepy back to normal.
I see. I think they were leaving, and Rowan's just gonna let them leave.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually. Should I roll to see if Rowan noticed that?
Well, like it wasn't it wasn't threatening. It's like a, you know, your mind is kind of wandering somewhere else. You just kind of have to bring yourself back.
That's true, but I mean, like Basil was talking about some spooky shit.
Yeah, and he did give you that smile, the there is no war smile.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna roll to see if I notice that look.
All right, insight works.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Whew, Basil.
gosh.
I
I'm
rolled his
actually.
deception in opposition and doof.
What was his number?
16 plus 2, so 18.
Okay, I got just below that. So
So Rowan, you just kind of think his mind was drifting and he just kind of came back.
okay.
So yeah, the two just kind of leave.
All right.
So
Me,
jumping ahead a few
my
weeks.
house.
Yeah, jumping ahead a few weeks. You're probably I know Rowan in her downtime does healing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like you to roll me a d6.
In every sense, physical and spiritual.
yeah, and I've got a few peeps who might need that. So roll a d6
Okay.
and we'll see who walks into the office. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm making all kinds of weird noises. I was like coughing and it's a 5.
Okay. In walks Zagreus,
Oh,
and he's walking in with a Aetheril guardware.
okay.
He kind of oh shit!
It's not.
I forgot to mention this. He did find a carpenter for you.
Oh, cool.
They're a gnome by the name of Tystau.
Ah, cool. Okay.
So in those weeks, he probably built you a dog house.
Giant doghouse. I was thinking like another thing that she mentioned was like a little gated area, but
Yeah.
I also love the image of a giant doghouse.
Yeah, he probably built that for you, so in like your backyard or something.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably have it probably cost you some gold, so this is why you're like doing some druid work to make it up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, back to the thing. Zagreus is walking with a safe, and he just kind of goes, this is hey, Rowan, how have you been?
Hi. Oh, I've been.
That's fair. You just kind of see this kind of ethereal man just kind
Kind of what?
of float over to you, and Zagreus just goes, he was a little shot.
Okay, is he like injured?
Yeah, and he's a little sick too.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just like, nothing too crazy.
Yeah. That's a 13.
Yeah. Okay. You managed to like take care of his wounds real easy. You got some on you.
Mm-hmm.
His illness isn't that bad, but it's like it's more like a cough or whatever, you know.
I see.
You kind of have to tell.
I have to tell him what?
He's gonna need a few days before he can go sailing again.
Okay.
And he kind of nods a bit solemnly because I suppose that's fair. By the way, for you to refer to me as Green. If you ever need any help with seafaring in the town nearby, we'll probably be porting in more than once. So if you catch us while we're around, our ship's name is the Prism.
Good
Zag
name
just-
for a ship.
Yes. Zag just kind of nods and just goes, "There's Captain Red," and he just kind of
Rowan's kind of like smiling, thinking about like kind of wondering like, oh, I wonder if we'll ever go on any like seafaring adventures. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, he just kind of goes like, "If you ever need any help, things, if Prism's in port, you can, for your kindness, you can always ask for help, and we'll provide however we can."
Oh wow, that's really sweet of you. Thank you.
He gives you like a curt nod, and you just kind of see him. It almost looks like his physical form rolls up really quick, and then
Cool.
Zag just kind of says thanks. He showed up near the castle asking for help. I mean, we could have brought an alien in, but I knew you needed the help, so he told me to give you this, and he hands you 20 gold.
Oh, thank you. That's really nice of you.
Could be blood money, considering they're pirates, but I don't know. I'm joking.
I just like
I'm
put it.
I'm
just
joking,
like
Rowan. I'm joking. He just kind of like has to. He actually does like the thing where he puts like his fingers together and stretches them out for it's a joke. It's fine. I'm joking. They seem up.
She like puts it very carefully somewhere.
Oh,
Like
I didn't mean like it's made of blood.
no. She's thinking that maybe it's like cursed. You
Ah.
ever watch Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, I gotcha. So like you put the money down carefully.
Yeah.
Nah, Rowan, I'm fucking. I guess take no chances, yeah.
You know me.
Hey, could you? How much would it be for if you can maybe make up a healing potion or two for in a week?
Yeah, I probably could, especially if I were to have some help from Althea. Or
Sweet, I'll be willing to drop some gold your way if you can make that happen for me in a few weeks.
sure,
got a couple-
Tatiana might be able to help me too. Actually,
We got a
doesn't your
couple-
mom make potions?
Who?
Doesn't your mom make potions?
She does, but I just feel weird asking my mom for business. You know.
I mean, maybe she'd appreciate it. I mean, look, I wouldn't mind making it for you. It's no problem. I'm just saying, maybe your mom would appreciate it.
All right. Roll persuasion.
Okay.
Just get a feel for how easy you could sway Zag to that idea.
Okay. That's not great. Hold on a second. It's an 11.
The number was actually 10.
Oh,
Yeah, 10 is easy. It would have been pretty easy.
okay.
He just kind of goes, all right. And you know what? I get a lot of business these days, so maybe she'd appreciate that. I just
Yeah,
don't.
I mean, I can make it for you this time. I really don't mind, and I do need.
I'll go talk
this.
to her. I'll go talk.
No, wait. I need the business. Hold on, I'll do it for you.
No,
Just I'm saying, maybe
kinda-
next time.
He chuckles a little bit and just goes, Rowan. Dude, I'm that. And he hands you 20 gold. And he just kind of explains, like, here, I'm going to ask my mom for a potion, but tell you what, do that and maybe owe me a favor. So if there's ever, like, a guardsman who needs a quick heal up, I can run over.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that for you.
Oh.
Thanks.
Yeah, does that seem fair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the next time someone gets a little roughed up in training, I'll just let them know. I'll just have them
That's
say
true.
that I sent, you know?
Oh, how's Mason? Is he okay? Will I have to see him soon?
It might be him, but we'll see how it. He's living. He kind of
That's
chuckles and just
good.
goes, "Gotta say, I'm a little impressed." And he walks.
Okay.
So roll another d6.
Okay.
Yeah, they're little short skits, but they're getting you money, so.
Mm-hmm. When you're trying to be nice and then you realize that it actually is at your own detriment.
Yeah, but also, by the way, Zag was a 5 or a 6, so if you get 5 or 6, reroll.
Okay, I got a 3.
Okay, so you hear, like, it's been a few days have gone by. It's a quiet day in your... And matching the tone, maybe it's a bit of a rainy day. Not like pouring rain, the nice drizzle kind. And you just hear a soft knock on your door.
What time of year is it right now? It's like
About to turn fall.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like, that's why it's kind of raining a bit,
Mm-hmm.
So there's, like... Well, at this point, it's still probably, like, starting to be end summer. Because
Yeah, it's like end summer, start of fall. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you hear a knock on your door. And it's a very soft, frail knock.
Okay.
And you open it.
I open the door.
You see a very short, sweet little gnome girl. Actually gnomish.
It's not, sorry.
No, she has little flowers in her hair. Bit of a pudgy face. Very short.
Oh. She sounds adorable.
Kind of a pinkish floral outfit. And she looks up at you and has immediately the Steven Universe star eyes. And just goes, "Whoa, it's really you."
Yes?
Hi, my name is Trila. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, hi, Trila.
Me and my friends, you may not know them. We live in the west side of town, and we really look up to you. We sometimes play adventurers, and I always tell them that I want to play you.
Rowan's like blushing a lot. Like she's so flattered by this, but also like it like when someone gives you a really nice compliment and you're just like, I don't deserve this.
Yeah.
But thank you.
And she has like a little flower pot in her hand. She goes, "I want to give you this. I've been growing flowers, and I finally grew a tulip."
Oh, Rowan's like melting. This little girl's adorable.
It's also kind of a application too. I would like to learn how to do druid magic. If that's okay. I know you're really
Oh my
busy.
gosh. No, yes. I'll. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure.
Really?
Yeah,
You mean it?
I'll see if I have some time.
Do I have to pay you?
No, you don't have to pay me. I'm not. How old are you?
Oh, I mean, like, I would have asked my daddy, but I'm 6.
Okay, I wouldn't ask a 6-year-old for money.
But,
yeah,
you pay for violin lessons or, swim
that's
lessons.
true.
Like, that's what I was thinking this would be like.
But yeah, I guess that's true.
You weren't gonna get my money. My money's in my piggy bank, and no one can take it.
She's so cute. Oh my god.
Are your parents around somewhere, or did they just send you over?
My dad's name is Corbin. He's a bit of a tinker, but I kind of always loved flowers.
Oh.
And then I heard about Prince Calum having a group of heroes and you saving the town, and you were helping people and saving the town, but you were also like making it pretty with all your flowers and vines. And I was like, whoa, that's so cool. And then my friend Benedict was like, hey, I want to be an adventurer when I grow up. And, he's really nice and I wanted to play with him. And so I told him I wanted to be an adventurer. And I told him I wanted to be like you. And then I kind of started playing the part, and it's been really nice.
Oh my god. Rowan's about to like adopt this little girl, but she doesn't know like.
Oh, by the way, she has like dirty blonde hair and blue eyes.
Oh, cute. She's like, yeah, Rowan's like really doesn't really know how to react to this. Like I don't know, like she knows that her and her friends have done some adventuring work and like
Never imagined a group of kids would be your fans.
well, not really. I mean, maybe in like some like everyone has those like conceited fantasies sometimes, but
Yeah, no, I get you. But yeah, no,
but like
you're standing here as basically your self-proclaimed #1 fan.
oh yeah, no, like I think that when they first defeated the hags and things, like there was probably a couple people who were like admiring them.
Yeah,
then,
and like some
it's been a
nice
long time.
baskets.
Yeah, and like it's been a long some like gift baskets like with like a little note that says "good job."
Like, thank you and for helping us. I mean, these are like not everybody here is wealthy.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no,
some
just
potatoes
the
and some fruit is probably like the most they can give.
Oh no. I was laughing because I like when you get those like business gift baskets with like
gotcha. Yeah,
like salted pecans and like
yeah. I was thinking more like the neighborhood, like here's
yeah.
some pie, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's really sweet. But yeah, I guess the point I was trying to get to is just that like that probably it's been a long time since we defeated the hags, and at a certain point that probably like died down a little bit,
I mean, like, yeah,
and things
people
have
know
gone
you,
back
but
to
it's not like
yeah, exactly.
the occasional
So
person might like give you a discount on something or whatever.
yeah, I think I guess like similarly to Calum, Rowan kind of like didn't really expect to be treated any differently and doesn't really want to be treated any differently.
Right.
I mean, this is obviously like really flattering.
And it's a bit of an exception to the rule because she does want to learn to be a druid.
That's true.
This isn't like
yeah.
I idolize you. This is more like I respect your and would basically be your like apprentice.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, no, she definitely would do that.
Okay. I think within a few days an older gnomish man named Corbin would appear at your door and explain he's his father. For of course thanks you 100 times for being willing to, train his little girl.
Oh.
And he just goes like, I would really like to foster whatever she believes is right for her. And if this is right, I who am I to say?
You win Father of the Year.
I would just like to put them in different things and help them see what they want.
Mm-hmm.
So, with this, just to lay it out, would you think like maybe a week for hours?
Sure, that sounds perfect.
Okay. Here, he hands you a stone of far speed. Whenever you have a day that you consistently is free, where's it?
All right.
I'm thinking like because of course she is still very young, and she would like to spend time with her friends.
Oh, of course.
So like, would you think like 3 hours a week?
Yeah, I think that would be fine.
Okay, I'm not trying to. It's not that I don't trust you. I understand you take it.
Oh no, that's
she's still keeping her cool extended period of time.
Of course.
Seconds.
Mm-hmm.
She's excited about turning to school.
Oh, well, she seems really sweet. I'd be happy to teach her.
All right. He just kind of adds like, and for an old man's heart, keep things a little safe at first.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you kind of had to learn by fire, but I would like her to not have to experience.
Yeah, I'll make sure that her experience is a bit more pleasant than mine has been.
I do trust you, Rowan. I'm not helicopter. I fully respect your work. I just want to lay down a few more my feelings you know?
Mm-hmm.
And would you be seeking? This is the last time out of your day. I would feel wrong. Is there anything I could do to help around here? I'm a bit of a tinker myself. I don't know if metalcraft makes sense of a druid, but I have been prototype. If there's anything to help, I am willing to pay. I'm wondering if perhaps there's an alternative form.
See, if someone hadn't already built the doghouse, I would have had him do.
Right.
Now I have to think of something else.
Maybe a tinker could do give you some inner lighting, you know?
Oh, actually, I know what she'll have him do.
Okay.
I'm in possession of a rather large guard drake.
Yes.
And she has broken and chewed on a lot of my I love her to pieces, but she has basically eaten my house. Would you mind fixing up some of my appliances?
Oh! That sounds right up my alley. I would happily do that for you, Rowan. I hope you don't mind that I may be bringing along clockwork machines to help me around. I'm a bit of an older gentleman and reaching high places. So if a couple clockwork androids, that's the way I work. They won't get in the way. They're just there to hoist my ladder and things like that.
Sure, I guess.
They're not. He's being dead ass. It's
I know he is.
Yeah, he'll probably bring one little work droid to hold things up like that. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean Rowan isn't a huge fan of technology. Rowan prefers to keep it natural, but I think that whatever he needs to help out, she's cool with.
Yeah, it's like if he was asking if he could bring a seeing eye dog. You know what I mean?
Oh, exactly. She's not gonna say no.
Yeah. For him, this is probably the thing that helps him work. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that comes to pass. He kind of refines your appliances and your chairs, and probably keeps things pretty maybe improves them. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And makes them a bit more cocoa proof.
We're
not in the sense of harder to bite on material.
Yeah.
And he's not shock collaring anything. He's not a monster.
Oh no.
No, that he's not doing that. It's he's turning your wooden chairs into having metal rods are harder to chew, you know?
Oh.
It won't break.
I liked my wood chairs.
But I think she's still super thankful, you know?
Yeah, I think he might paint them that wooden brown, give him a coat, you know? But they're just
okay. They still match the aesthetic.
Yeah, no, he's he keeps the aesthetic in mind. It's just he probably does this for a lot of homes. He just he's just making it harder for Coco and still comfy.
In this episode, interior decorating.
Why not? And you
that was Andre's episode too.
Yeah, and then I put in the chat his little clockwork that he brings with him.
Ooh, I want to see him.
It's in our task chat. It's a familiar dog.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of if he needs something from his workshop, he'll get it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And if he needs a hoist, the dog might have him stand on him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of extend a bit and basically a ladder, you know.
Mm.
It's just he has a lot of practical.
I see.
And when he's not working, he probably just sits in the corner waiting instructions, you know.
Oh,
he's a robot.
I think
it doesn't have much in the way of sentience.
I see. I think Rowan sees dog and kind of wants to pet it, but is also robot. So it's this weird should I pet it? Would it enjoy being pet?
A few weeks in, like maybe you like try it and you actually see it like it moves its head side to side. It's like affectionately. It just feels like it's programmed to be welcomed to affection. I can't really keep an animal in my old age, so.
Oh, that's really cute.
So Sparkplug here is the closest I got.
That's adorable. Oh my god, wait. Is his dog named Sparky?
It's Sparkplug, but Sparky for short.
That's really cute.
And he probably does this during your lessons with Trila.
Mm-hmm.
So that way he can like walk her home, you know?
Yeah. Aw. Sometimes a family is 2 gnomes and a robot.
So.
And that's beautiful.
So, yeah, you have an apprentice now.
Oh, yay. She's really cute.
I'm glad you enjoy her company. So,
yeah.
There's one more druid event, but before we get there, do you want to go hang out with Janice? Or do you want to do that and then go hang out with Janice?
See, like, I'm curious about what this thing is, but also, I do want to hang out with Janice.
This last one isn't too long, so we'll just kick this one out, alright?
Okay, how long have we been recording for?
An hour.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 hour.
Okay.
Most of the one-on-ones have been about 2, so this is actually perfectly timed. So,
okay, awesome.
Yeah, so, there's a, we'll cut that part out. Cut that part out.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, your final event, sometime between training Trila and, your other work. And Coco the chairs have become significantly less for Coco.
Yay.
Which, I mean, it does bring a tiny new problem, which is Coco has become persistent. So there's like bite marks.
I will eat these chairs.
There's like bite marks on the legs, But it's better than not having a leg.
That's true.
Who knows? Maybe it's like a good. Maybe like at some point Corbin gave Coco a medal, and she like chews. Like how dogs have like thing the rawhide.
That's true, but like it's not good for her teeth. Don't chew metal.
She's a dragon.
I know, but
she's not she doesn't have dog teeth. She has like draconic teeth.
Okay. Can dragons chew through metal? Is that a thing?
I mean, with jaws like that, would you put it past?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just saying, Like
okay, sure.
It's probably it may not be like steel, but it's like it's not like gonna break her teeth. It's like a softer metal.
Rowan's probably like that's probably something that Rowan will do is like when she takes walks, in the woods, she'll try to find like a huge like walking stick and give it to Coco, and she just bites like straight through it in like a second. She's just like, well, all right.
But this metal rod has been keeping her busy for a few weeks, so you're probably just
Mm-hmm.
Like the logistics of it are weird because it's not a dog, it's a dragon. Their teeth are probably very.
I know, it's so we keep calling Coco a dog, but Coco is not a dog. Coco is a dragon.
She's a drake. She's draconic blooded. Yeah, it's a whole new ball game,
Yeah.
It's not like a pseudo dragon either, where it's cat size.
Exactly.
This is a big creature meant for combat.
Yeah. She's
anyway.
like a pit bull dragon.
Yeah, exactly. So,
adorable.
So, sometime between.
Oh God, I wish that existed.
Sometime
pit bull dragon.
Sometime between.
Sorry.
No,
sorry. I went off.
Please draw that.
I went off for a minute.
Sometime in that time, Rowan, you encounter someone who, besides Althea, may be one of your older friends.
Mm-hmm.
She's a Furbolg woman, older, kind of a grandma Furbolg, and her name is Rayoma.
Rayana?
Rayoma. Oma.
Rayoma.
Mm-hmm. She is an elderly furbolg. She's a cleric. And she comes by once in a while to herbs.
To collect herbs?
Oh, no, give you some.
Oh, I see.
And I'll maybe like trade, probably grow different things.
Yeah, I think Rowan does grow like some herbs, but it's mostly like Rowan mostly grows like flowers and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like different, like her thing is like she's trying to. They live in this like tundra area, and so there's not a lot that grows, but she's trying to figure out how to grow.
She's more
these
like it's more like you said. It's like part physical healing, part spiritual healing. So, like
and like
she's in a room might make you feel more comfortable. Yeah, I get
it. Exactly, and she's also just interested in figuring out how to grow like different kinds of plants in like cooler climates, because like when she's not adventuring, she just needs stuff to keep her busy, and that's like a fun project, is like trying to figure out how to like magically grow plants that wouldn't typically be able to survive.
In this episode, Rowan builds a greenhouse.
Exactly, but like not really. It's like she wants to figure out how to use magic to make it so that certain types of plants that don't typically grow in a cooler climate will be able to grow so that people can have them.
So Rayoma's probably your like
Rowan freaking loves succulents, but there's none of those in the snow.
Yeah. So Rayoma's probably the helper in terms of the physical healing.
Mm-hmm.
She like provides you some medicinal herbs and potions to keep in stock,
Mm-hmm.
Because that's her thing. She kind of has like, she's kind of one of the people who.
Mm-hmm.
And she's coming with her son, about like young adult furbolg, glasses, bit of a seemingly scholarly look to them.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is Adine.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a soft guy. You've talked to him before. He has like a very like professional exterior, but he is a very good man.
Oh,
He's just he's learning from
he's learning from who?
Different like arcane schools and stuff.
Mm.
Basically, like, his mother is a healer and how to like aid her with arcane magic.
Because why?
He's never felt a divine pull.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's sweet though that he wants to help out his mom.
Yeah, so he's like, like
all these characters are so cute in this episode. I love them all.
Like the professional doctor versus like the soft nurse doctor, like soft grandma doctor.
Yeah,
That's the vibe these two give off. One of them is like an older, seemingly kind doctor, and the other one looks a bit more professional, has a good heart.
Oh, cute.
So Adine, being a bit stronger than Rayoma, is probably like bringing in a cart,
Mm-hmm.
And Rayoma just goes, Rowan, it's been way too long. How have you been?
I've been pretty good actually. Gotten some good business.
I'm glad to hear it. Adine just kind of pulls in the cart and just goes, that's the last of it, Ma. Thank you, hun. Oh, she just kind of smiles and just goes, is it possible I can stay for some tea and a quick catch up?
Of course.
She just kind of like looks to Adine. Would you be so kind to leave the list of objects we've gifted Rowan on her table? Yes, Mom. And he just kind of leaves like a bit of some sheets of paper that have like, one count this or it does. He just goes like, I did my best to keep it in proper order. If you have questions, you can always come find us in the infirmary.
I'm sure it's perfect. Thank you.
I did double check. He's very punctual. That's a thing. So, Rowan, is there anything specific you require our help in? This may sound like a leading question. We just want to make sure that we're providing things that you find useful, you know?
Oh, of course you are. I use this kind of stuff all the time.
Rayelma just kind of like nods and just goes, what he's saying is if there's a specific need you find in townsfolk, you know? Like if a certain illness is in the air, please let us know so that way we can work up an antidote.
Wait, hold on. I have a question.
Sure.
How long has Rowan known these people? Because if, like, during the whole Frost Curse thing, I want to say that she probably met these people after that happened.
Oh, yeah, after that. But it's like,
Okay.
Let me tell you that
Okay.
the Frost Curse wasn't a regular. That was an enchantment.
Well, I know, but I was saying, like, if she knew these people then, that would have been, like, the first thing she would have done.
Oh, yeah, no. She met them in...
Okay.
Rowan was a bit of a shut-in.
Yeah.
So, like, they were probably the first people she outreached to.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, like, but, like, the Frost Curse is, of course, silently on the mind of Rayoma because she lived, and she's also lived.
I see. Okay.
So she's just like, so basically she's saying, like, if you find out, like, if a big swarm of people come in saying they have hay fever, let Rayoma know so she can work up something to help with hay fever. You know what I mean?
I see. There was a ghostly pirate man who came. Sorry, not a pirate. Sorry. Seafarer who came in with a bit of a illness. And I'll be sure to hand these over to him.
Well, we're happy to know that our help is going to somewhere important.
Mm-hmm. I always find it interesting when ghosts get sick. I would think that wouldn't follow you, but
Aetheril aren't really ghosts.
Even still.
Rayama just kind of chuckles a bit and just goes, well, we don't know everything about all of the amazing people that call this world home yet, but, you know.
It's true. That's always part of the trouble is all these different, everyone is so different, and sometimes one medicine works for someone and not for another person.
Adine nods and just goes,
sometimes there are illnesses that are just specific to, say, Dragonborn or just specific to gnomes. It's a complicated business, but, it's business.
Adine just kind of nods and just goes, I've been thinking about that, actually, Rowan. I would, Mom, is it all right? Honey, you can talk about your project around me. He just kind of nods and goes, I've been working on a bit of a book that I would like to eventually publish. And it's essentially going to be a list of the different things we come across that are species specific. Just so that way it's not a shocker for a place such as this. Wild and strange and beautiful people who show up.
That sounds really cool.
So, I ask a favor. If you, for example, if your Aethereal companion, I'm not asking you to check in on him again. I'm certain that he's gotten better and sailed off. But in the future, if you happen to come across a interesting case, if you could pen that down, and the next time we arrive, if you could offer that, and I'll run some tests, and perhaps it'll be added to.
Sure, I'll make sure to do that.
Thank you. Rayoma nods and just goes, if this works, it's something we could put in the infirmary. Something that all clerics, meanwhile, can have on hand.
Yeah, this sounds like a great idea.
Adine kind of smiles a bit of a blush from, not in oh, the person's complimenting me, but in the yay, I'm being noticed and my idea is being praised,
Yeah.
And he's like, thank you. I put a lot of thought into it.
I feel like it's possible that this could go beyond Timshel. Like, doctors all over the place could probably use this information.
I am hoping. I'm also trying to see if I can expand my horizons as well. That is also part of why I came with Mother this time, Rowan. I'm going to be traveling a little bit. Not very far. Just some quick visits to other places. And
Where are you thinking of going?
Waterdeep, Neverwinter, bigger metropolitan areas. Just so that way I can acquire more data.
Not really my taste, but if you're looking to get big, I'd say, yeah, that's the place to go.
It's not about getting big. It's about those are places with high population count and high centralized numbers of people. So if anywhere would have information about specific cases, it would be places like those.
I see.
I would also like to eventually, not this trip, but eventually go to like a dwarf kingdom, an elven kingdom, and see if they have in-house learned remedies.
Exploring different cultures?
Yes,
Seems interesting.
Rayama smiles and just goes like, "It's been something that's always fascinated my boy, and I'm very happy to see he's acting on it." He just kind of smiles. When I was a little boy, well, every good story has a bit of a tragic backstory, correct? And mine was not so bad. When I was little, the events of the Shadow War came to pass when I was a very young boy. Too young to remember most of the details, but I do remember one night. It was when a white dragon attacked the and I was a little boy, didn't know much, and our home was completely frozen over. There were walking half-dragons with shadowy breath, creatures from the Shadowfell known as Zaroswarm. Rayoma nods and just goes, "I was younger than I am now when it happened. Well, it was a scary time, but Caleb and a group of adventurers came through. There was a Furbolg druid part, you see. His name was Noro. He was a much older... Well, he was actually quite young for a Furbolg. He's probably much older now. But he, in the wake of the tragedy, created small plant-based, rather silly to say out loud, but they were hammocks.
Hammocks?
Basically, places to rest your head and sleep.
Oh, I see.
Adine nodded and just was, I was a very young man when that happened. Seeing his kindness sparked something inside of me. I wanted to help people. He did, but I'm a bit of a sickly Furbolg myself. The life of an adventurer was not my calling. But I realized there's so much we don't understand about the world. That's where I got started. Mother ran the infirmary, and I began to take notes. And now I'm going to Waterdeep in a few weeks. I'm going to be there for about a week. Return as soon as I'm done. Prepare again. Week in Neverwinter, and then return for a few months. Plan my next moves. But in that time, I'm planning to go visit some other, healers of the sort, and gain any knowledge I can. Port it back to Timshul and maybe the world.
Sounds really exciting. I wish you well on your travels.
Thank you. Rayoma smiles and just goes, it's amazing how even tragedy can spark the best in people.
Rowan smiles at that.
We've taken so much time. Sorry, Rowan.
Wait, sorry, what did she say?
We've taken so much of your time. I'm sorry. Plus,
that's all right.
The illness waits for no Furbolg. We hope you enjoy everything that's there, Rowan. Do come by sometime. while Adine is away, I will need company.
Of course.
Thank you, Rowan. I look forward to it.
So do I.
Maybe I can take you to a show. There's always bard groups putting on something nice, and it's been a long time since I've heard music like that.
Oh.
If there's something in the neighborhood, we'll see if we can go.
Mm-hmm.
Nadine smiled.
Did you know that my brother's actually come to town a couple of times? He's a bard.
Oh, what's his name?
Ashwin?
Oh, yes. I did see him perform during the spring festival. Lively time, that.
Mm-hmm.
Nadine smiles and just goes, Mother's always had a love of music, even though she's never been very skilled. Thank you. It's not like you can carry much of a tune either. It's the family curse. The two just kind of stand up, give you a handshake as they walk out, and Ryoma goes, Until then, Rowan.
See you soon.
And the two kind of duck their heads, because they are furbolg, as they leave.
It's true. My house is very small.
So those are your druid events.
Aw, those were all adorable.
You have the possibility of some more codified information in the future. Apprentice, and so sometime between all of this, you and Janice have probably gone on a few dates, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are probably nice. There is one day, though, I'm going to highlight. It's a little interesting. You and Janice, after, I'm not gonna make you describe one of their dates to you, whatever happened to, well, I don't care, you know? But you guys are probably returning back from a nice walk. And he just goes like, and that is how I left the Feywild.
Wow.
I feel like it's important to note he didn't actually say anything. Being a shit.
Wait.
He did not tell you the story. He went off on a side tangent about squirrels. He's absolutely shitting with you.
Rowan just like laughs. I think at this point she's gotten just like used to his nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So
Yeah.
I think she just laughs. Well, one day we've been dating for a while now. One day you need to tell me that story.
He kind of smiles and just goes, I know. I already have plans for how I'll do. Thinking like a campfire night a few weeks. How's that sound?
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It's a date then.
She smiles.
It's around, and for the sake of the DM being the DM, you took Coco on this walk with me, okay? That's vital.
Yes.
Just hate to do that to you, but you brought your dog.
No, it makes it better. We brought our dog.
So, it's around this point that you see a half-elf man. Well, man's a bit of an understatement. He's a man in the 17, 18 years.
Okay, so like a young man?
Yeah, like starting to get...
I see. Okay.
Kind of pale. Has icy blue robes. A bit of a gray hair already. And he seems to have like a backpack.
Wait. He's 17 and he has gray hair?
Like
Is he okay?
A silvery hair. Judging by the half-elven background, you know what I mean?
Oh, I see. So it's more like, it's not like an aging thing. It's more of just like, this is his natural hair color.
Yeah, it's probably like fey, like magical, you know. It's like a
Okay,
pretty
cool.
silver.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
He just kind of, and he has like stunning vibe. And he has like a haversack with him full of like trapping equipment, like a walking stick, and he just goes, "Oh, hi there. My name is Haversack. Nice to meet you." Janice,
You're gonna have to say that name one more time for me?
his name is Haverford.
Haverford.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Janice, like, in a fluid motion, swings up to him and just goes, "Good, sir. It's nice to meet you. My name's Janice. This over here is my girlfriend, Rowan."
Hello. I like wave.
"Oh, are you..." He kind of, like, gives you both a look and just, "Ladrin and a halfling. Oh, fascinating. Yes, sorry. My name is Haverford. I am a half-elf. I am, from Tentown.
A friend of who?
I'm a half-elf. I am from Tentown."
Oh. Wait. Did you say Tentown?
"Correct. Rowan, you would know. Towns is more of a city-state sort of situation. There's like little towns that work together as a fishing/trading community. They live by a frozen, kind of a bit further south from Timshel, but still a very frozen.
Okay. I
Like,
see. Did you say a frozen lake?
It's like a lake with like ice flow, you know.
Ah, okay.
But there's like some fish there that are highly desired, and so they've kind of made a living out of trapping game there and fishing and trading. People could follow that river up to Timshel if they wanted, but it'd be a bit of a risk at the end with all the ice flow. But Haverford says he's from there. You'd also know that one of the hideouts of heroic adventurers,
Rowan's like
including a favorite of yours.
Yeah, Rowan's eyes just kind of light up when she hears this. And I don't know if they would notice that.
Haverford is a bit caught up in. It does seem like he has something he's trying to get out, and like your guys' formalities keep interrupting him. You know.
Oh, I see.
Not in like the mean way. You know, the person who like wants to do their whole spiel and then let you talk, and you're just trying to have a civil conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's just like, yes, I. So, well, he just like kind of puts a hand up and goes like, "Excuse me, before we go much further, I am here with news, incredible news, amazing news worth your attention."
All right then. We will. Sorry. All right then. And she just is quiet.
Do you have a leader, a mayor, a governor, a prince, king, something of that sort?
There's Calum. He's our prince.
Perfect. If you could take me to him post haste.
Okay.
Janice just kind of gives Rowan the look of, "This dude's a weirdo."
Wait. She like she's like about to take him, and then she just like stops. Like her eyes like get squinty, and she's like, "Wait!" And then she turns around. Real quick. Do you mind giving us the information?
Yes.
Just so that we know, like,
yes,
you know, for his protection.
Of course. Where are my manners? I'm so sorry. Oh, it's been so long since I've gotten out of where I stay. I am here to tell him that the White Stag is in Timshel.
The White Stag?
Yep. Roll history.
Okay. That is a 7.
Okay.
Plus it's a 9.
Nothing. Janet, however, seems to be a little kind of gives you like, he just goes like, Rowan. You ever hear, maybe here, let me put it in a way you may. Have you ever heard of like, the old wives' tale of like good luck charms, things like that? Janice is trying to probe your memory. You could roll again with advantage.
Okay. Okay, that's way better. That's a 16.
Okay, you could check the chat in a few moments, but here's the gist. White Stag. They are celestial beings sent by the gods to provide guidance to mortal heroes. Their appearance is said to be an indication that great things are offering. And those who are privileged to see one of the creatures will have an important part to play. The White Stag always appears some distance away in a forest or deep wood, surrounded by light. These are rare beings who, if they appear, very good luck. And,
that's wonderful news.
and finding one, the other amazing thing is if someone were to find Stag, there is a bit of a chase. It will run into the forest. So long as you don't harm it and give chase, keep up, you are left with something that will aid you or a critical clue, something you've been searching for. At least that's how the story.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
The White Stag in a town is a sign of good luck. And it seems that with all the trapping equipment that your friend Haverford is deeply invested in finding.
You're not gonna hurt it, are you?
No, that goes against the tale. That goes against everything. I just have the in case other creatures try and get away.
I see.
And you actually see that they're very like when you think hunting traps, there's like the big metal ones that hurt. These are actually way more like tame. Like
I
ropes
see.
and stuff,
Uh-huh.
And he just goes like, I
Okay.
don't want to harm any creatures. I just want to ensure that the White Stag doesn't get confused with the sea of other creatures.
I see. Okay, then,
But I know
it'll
when I
be
saw-
a... Alright then, it'll be a bit of a walk back to town, but we can take you to Prince Caleb.
Absolutely. I'm gonna do a bit of a scene cut to Caleb's quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Haverford has explained the story, and Caleb's eyes are lighting up. Probably years were Rowan. And Caleb,
Probably what?
for the same reason you got excited, Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
And you just goes like, Rowan is an esteemed member of my night council. May I have a word with her? And Haverford just goes, oh, absolutely. I did not realize. I'm so sorry, lady.
I kind of like blush a little bit at him calling me that.
Janice rolls his eyes. Not in like the jealous way, but in like the, God, this dude.
Yeah.
Caleb walks you over and just, Rowan, do you know what this
Well, I mean, I know it means that we can have some good luck, and that would be nice after everything.
Yeah. Weird side question. How have your dreams been like?
My what?
Just your dreams. After the Malsum attack, I've been wondering if there's been any residual damage.
Oh,
Just if you've been having a normal sleep, perfect, done with the conversation. If you just had a weird dream, I'm writing up to the hypnoman.
Oh, I see. I actually also wrote something to them. I was wondering about hypnomancy.
Yeah, that stuff's been on the mind for a lot of. If a White Stag can provide a critical clue or some sort of good, powerful aid, then maybe chasing this one down is worth it, especially rare. If this Haverford fellow's following him from 10 towns all the way up here, he's been at this for a while.
I completely agree with you. As for my dreams, they've been pretty normal since the Malsum.
Good. I've just with everyone involved.
Mm-hmm.
I just feared that in the wake of something like that, there may be some psychological ramifications.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
How about you? How have you been?
surprisingly well off.
That's good to hear.
I've been hearing some pretty interesting news, but nothing outside of.
Oh, well, that makes me happy. That's good to hear.
Yes, but the stag should be our top priority. Don't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we'll never get a chance like times.
It's true, and we could definitely use some good luck.
Agreed. These are like 1,000 years apart, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're like shooting stars. They're rare. It's
Mm.
not just, and their existence is rare, let alone appearing spot.
Oh, I'd just like to see one. They sound beautiful.
They are incredibly. I've only seen pictures.
Mm.
I would love to accompany you. There's so much I have to do. Tell you what, could you do me a favor?
Yeah, sure.
And he hands you like just a tiny little, like a little machine. He just goes, it was a gift from. It's a way to like keep images, things that happen. She uses it a lot when we go out.
As a gift from Angel?
Mm-hmm. It's basically a magic camera.
Oh, that's cute.
If you see the white stag, could you take a photo for me?
Sure. I will try. Rowan.
He kind of gives you a quick demonstration. He points this like stone out at something and
I see.
like shakes it a little bit, and he hands it back, and there's an image of what it is of like the wall. He just goes like, you hold it out to the thing you want to see and shake it. Magic does the rest.
Ah, okay.
And then it's one use. These little stones are one use, but then the stone, whenever you look through it again, he shows like a little stone. It's the same image. It just gets imprinted. So if you take a photo of the white stag with an image of capture of the white stag with it, I'll get to have that forever.
Yeah, I'll do that for you.
Thank you. And I'll make sure to try and like magic locate it to keep one yourself.
Sure.
Might be like a cute talisman, a good luck charm.
For sure.
As you two walk back, Janice kind of like pats Haverford on the back, like, this guy's a hoot.
What has he been talking to him about?
He just goes like, Rowan, this guy's amazing. He's been telling me stories about how he's been like, traveling and stuff. And oh my God, dude, did you really trip into an ice floe? I did. And then I took the opportunity and swam for a couple miles.
Oh, no. Oh my God. Were you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm a quite durable man.
But that's so cold.
When you live in 10 towns, the cold never bothers you anyway.
Sorry. Is he Elsa?
No, but I mean, you give the DM an inch and he takes a Nephis.
No, we can't have Sonic and Elsa podcast.
He's not Elsa. I promise you, he's not Elsa. Haverford, like, there is one thing I should warn you. Other groups, of course, will take vested interest in the location of the stag. So we may come across some others who worn its pelt for money. But I have some magic under my belt, and this man seems well equipped. And he made like special emphasis on quipped. Janice goes like, "Oh, I like this guy." Caleb just kind of goes, "If you bring Coco, it looks like you guys got a pretty good defense party on your hands." How do you feel, Rowan? You ready? Venture?
Yeah, let's go.
It's at this point that Zagreus kind of walks in and goes, "Did I hear correctly?" And just kind of pokes his head in. Captain of the guard, I'm sorry. He turns to Caleb. Caleb, buddy. I have to. Besides, Rowan did me a big favor, and I have to pay it back. Caleb just kind of scratches the back of his neck and goes, "Well, I can't imagine anyone taking better care of a white stag than the person who's taken care of me for so long. Let's go for it, Zagreus. I'll have the other guards, and you guys should be back by the end of the day."
Oh, that's really sweet of him to say.
Zagreus kind of gives Caleb like the bro pat on the back. And just goes, thanks, man. It'll be good for me to see. I know. It'll be good for all of us.
Oh.
And he just kind of turns to Rowan and just goes, so, you need a pretty tough sword on your side?
Not sure about a tough sword, but you could put your moose tackling skills to a good use.
Thanks. What happened with that moose anyway? Last I saw him and Kestrel and Throg's cousin went out adventuring. I don't fucking know, man.
I think you scared him away.
Did my job.
Yeah, he knows not to mess with you anymore.
Haverford just seems like delighted and just like, a new friend! Tiefling friend, too. I've never seen one of these 10 towns. Really? That's interesting. It's mostly human and half-elf. Janice just kind of grins and just goes, this guy's cool. Rowan, I like Coco is like sitting there kind of like seemingly excited by all the happy, the good vibes.
Oh,
And so you guys set off.
nice.
So yeah, because you helped Zagreus out earlier, and because you did the druid stuff first, Zagreus is part of your...
Nice.
Yeah. So, how do we do this? Roll me a d20.
Okay.
Just a d20. A happy little d20. Nothing can go wrong d20.
That's not good. That's a 9.
The good news is we don't have to keep up the facade anymore.
Okay.
As you guys travel about half a day's worth,
Uh-huh.
there's a moment where Haverford kind of like tells everyone, up. Silence. And
Okay.
you hear grunts and grumbles.
That doesn't sound like a deer.
Haverford goes, we are getting incredibly close. Because I warned you that there was another group of people out for the stag, and I believe we found them. And I just imagine that's kind of like the people peeking their heads out,
I see.
And you all peek your heads out. And I think it's time I describe this little hunting cavalcade.
Okay.
A group of about 5 of these creatures. They
Sounds good. Thanks for...
They are pale, like pale blue skin. They have white hair, and they're wearing cloaks. Your immediate thought is that they look incredibly like goblins, but they seem adapted to the snow. They're snoblins.
Did you just say snoblins?
Yes, they're snow goblins. Snoblins.
That's not what they're called.
Their real name is Fralkashar, so pick your point.
True. You're right. Snoblins is much easier to say.
Yep. Standing next to them, like, there's about 5 of the creatures, all kind of like grumbling, hitting axes against their shields. And you might even hear one of them just like, in common, just whistle like, here, staggy. We're here to give you the stabby. And you just like, it's at this point that the thing behind them paid attention to. There are 2 creatures that are about humanoid size, but faces are not human. They are draconic. They're not dragonborn. Their faces are too pointed for that.
Okay.
They're half dragon. And more specifically, black and purple half dragon.
Oh.
2 of them stand behind the goblin, seeming to like be the bigger boy. And 2 more with staves instead of swords are like holding the staff in one hand and hoisting up similar to what Edgar had, the like moving chairs,
Oh, I see. Fancy.
Yeah. And sitting on the chair is what looks like a bipedal dragon, but too short for to be a true dragon. Like their body is
Okay.
draconic, but they're a biped, and they're
Whoa. Whoa.
Uh,
He's very cool.
You just see him like point his hand out and just go like, "You stop that! You're going to scare them." And you just hear one of the little snow goblins just,
Did he just blow a raspberry at him?
mm-hmm. You just see him like seethe a little bit. If I was not being paid good money, I would ensure that your head was on my pike. Whatever. If I bring stag,
If he brings in the stag, what?
he'll be rich.
Ah.
And also, I'll be bringing glory to our mother below. The half dragons look at him and just go like, "You monologue a lot. Fuck you." Haverford pulls you all in for a huddle. And that creature is called an Abishai. They are devilish draconic. Allow me to give you a little draconic 101. It's a field of my research. And he like adjusts his glasses.
Mm-hmm.
The queen of there are two types of dragon. I'm sure you know. And Zacharias nods. Yeah, chromatic, metallic. One's good, one's bad. Janice just kind of pokes in. But there's like variants, like cool in the between ones. Zacharias kind of puts his hand on Janice's face. Yeah, but mostly. Yeah, mostly. If you want to be lame about it. And Haverford just like, shh, silence. Yes, the leader of the chromatic dragon, their goddess, is a 5-headed dragon named Tiamat.
That sounds terrifying.
She has a head of each of the chromatic colors. Her power was so great that she was sealed in the hells a very long time ago. It's a bit of an anomaly since she's not a devil, but she is in the hell.
Huh.
A byproduct.
Interesting.
The Abishai are a byproduct of this anomaly. They are part draconic, part devil. That also makes them all contractual, all vicious, all greedy.
And I kind of feel like the next thing that you guys are going to say is we need to fight them.
Zagreus kind of puts his sword on the floor and just, it's what I'm here for. You just see Coco kind of like happily waggle its tail. Janice goes, been a while since the old battle muscles. Maybe I'll get to impress you.
Yeah.
So Haverford just goes, we do have the element of surprise.
She was like going to make some kind of quip, but then she was just like...
Haverford just kind of chimes in, do have the element of surprise. And we could use that to our advantage. I say ambush. Janice just kind of goes like, I could provide the bush.
Is now really the right time?
Haverford and Janice at the same time. It's always the right time. Zagreus' eyes kind of widen. Oh God, there's two of them.
Rowan just kind of shrugs.
I mean, they're right though. Ambush don't sound bad. But it's those half dragons that set me off, Rowan.
That's true, yeah.
The black and purple is way too familiar. And he points down at
He points down at what?
Coco. Because they match color.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are shadow half dragons.
Oh. Spooky.
So Zagreus goes like, I'll happily take them out, Rowan, but we better be talking to Caleb about this. If anything shadow draconic is in the area, best you know, yeah?
For sure.
Right. Well, less talky. And he just kind of, and Janice just kind of nods and goes, ambush time. So
I pull out Heartmender.
roll initiative.
Yeah.
So, because you do have the element of surprise, your first round will be a round of surprise.
Nice.
So basically, you guys
that's pretty good. That's 17.
Nice. Okay, let me keep that in mind. This will hopefully not be. Okay. Cool. Top of the order is Haverford. With a commanding 21.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Haverford's a buff dude. Well, he's not very buff, but he's a magic dude. He's gonna be like, do I begin the ambush? Actually, you just see Janice go, be my guest, friend. I am. He just goes like, well, I suppose we can begin the right way, yes? And you see him hold out his hand, and he... Alright, yeah, let's do that. He's gonna cast an ice at one of the goblins.
Nice.
And this, like, snow coming out from his hand is like a crystalline.
Ooh, pretty.
So it misses a goblin.
Uh-huh.
But you know how ice knife works.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
So this silvery, snowy stagger and cut back to their little cavalcade. Snoblin sees at their feet. What the? Hey, boys, come over here. And they
no!
They all kind of look at it.
Oh!
So the three of them are going to be dex saves.
Oh no.
See. That's a 5. That one's going to pass. That one's going to fail. So 2 failures have passed, though that failure was. So that's going to be. Or is that the DC? Oh, that's the DC. She's going to cast this second. It's going to be 2 damage. Yeah, I know that, right? 4, 6, 9. They're both going to be damage. So the two that get like fully hit by this go flying backwards, and like they stand up, but they're very clearly bloodied. And the one that's left is like that didn't take full damage is like, what was that? As a bonus action, actually, you just see Haverford is like prepping a reaction spell, and he just goes like, all right, well, what I got. All right, so next up in the order, it's gonna be you, Rowan.
Nice. Okay.
So there's the full numbers of this force below. It's gonna sound big, but you got them. There's the Abishai. Onto the Abishai are 2 half dragon mages. So there's 2 of those, 5 of the Snoblins, 2 of them are already bloodied. One of them's damaged. And there's 2 of the half dragons. Like the brutish half dragons. They don't look incredibly bulky. They're the muscle comparatively.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to cast.
Essentially, this combat is a lot of weaker creatures and not a big, strong central creature.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Okay. How are you?
There's a whole bunch of people in like a small area.
How are you targeting this? From where you're positioned, you could probably like blast all the Snoblins, or you could blast the Shadow Drakes out of the Snoblins. Or you can try and blast the caravan, but considering the Abishai is sitting, could end a bad thing.
Yeah.
So you could
see that was my original idea was try and blast the caravan.
So there's like 3 points you could blast. It's all the goblins, couple of the goblins and the big brute, and the caravan, like the two mages holding the Abishai. Like there's 3 points you can hit.
Yeah. My original idea was the to blast the caravan.
Yeah.
But now I think that since some of the goblins were already hit, I'm gonna try to take down all the goblins. Sorry,
Okay.
I keep hiccuping. I don't know why.
It's okay. I'm gonna roll some Constitution saves. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. They only have a 1 to con, so that's gonna be fun.
Haha.
That one's a 19, so that one does well. That one's a
Aw.
3. That one's a 12. That one's another 19. That one's a 3. So 3 of the 5 are to be taking full damage, and 2 of them are taking half.
Okay.
So roll
Nice.
your. I think Thunderwave is 2d8. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So roll 2d8s. You are casting at first level.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll 2d8s.
Okay, that's a 2, and that's an 8.
So that's 10.
Yep.
Okay.
So 2 of them take 5, and 2 of them take all 10.
Okay. So the one of them's gonna take 5. They are not looking great. They are bloodied. One of them looks fine. And the 3 that are taking 10. 2 of them, like the blast from the Thunderwave, is enough to knock them like completely dead.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so there's killed 2. 2 of them took half. So there's 3 left, and they're not looking great.
Cool.
They're like, and you could see them scrambling, like, what's going on?
Haha. Successful ambush.
Zagreus just kind of goes like, surprise. Now let's have the element of my sword. And he's just gonna like run out there and charge. And just goes 3 magic.
Zagreus rushes in.
Yeah, and he just goes right for one of the half dragon brutes. Mumbles like something about having a rematch and just cleaves them in with a great sword.
Haha.
It's gonna be a 16 on that
Oh shit.
to hit. That is do it. You just see this half dragon just like.
Did he kill him? Is he dead?
Oh no, but like.
Oh, I see.
It hurt.
Yeah. See, I was assuming that he had more hit points than that, but the way that you described it made me think he just frickin' killed him, and I was like, whoa!
The 6, that's a fuck. 12, 16 points of damage.
Nice.
That's gonna be Coco's turn. Gonna leap up and just kind of on the same half dragon, just to jump him.
Nice.
Chomp down real good.
Nice.
And Rowan, you notice like, oh yeah, that one's gonna hit. That one is not. So one of Coco's bites is gonna hit. So that's gonna be damage. So these guys are. That one Shadow Warrior has Coco clinging to him, and Zagreus having slashed at him, not looking.
Haha, nice.
He is bloodied as well. And it's Janice's turn, and he's just, okay, Pink, I got you. And he's going to cast spell to aid you.
Aw.
He just goes like, I will be blasting them very soon. I gotta look out for you.
Aw, I appreciate it. And I, like, give him a little kiss on the cheek.
Cute. Just looking at his spells, this got to actually help you. He's just gonna prepare a healing spell in case that.
Okay.
So if you take damage, you know she'll be healing. He'll be healing.
Okay.
So now that an end, top order with everything accounted for, but starting up with Haverford, he's going to cast a ray of frost at one of
Mm-hmm.
heck him off a bit. Oh yeah. That's gonna hit.
Oh.
So
Was that a 20? What was that
it was a
roll?
17, but fuck, dude.
Oh, okay.
Ray of Frost is 2d8 because he's 5 at least. 11 points of damage. That's not brought down immediately.
Nice.
So there's only 2 of them left.
Oh, awesome. Wow, we're getting through this fight quickly.
Yep. Your turn, Rowan. You don't need to surprise them anymore.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Call Lightning because that was really cool the last time I did it.
All right, where are you blasting this at?
I think now I'm gonna strike the caravan.
Okay. So you blast down at the. You're just gonna try and crack this lightning down at. All right.
Yep.
What save is that?
That is I have to remember how that spell works. Hold on. Give me 1 second to look this up.
I forgot Zach had extra attack. You could have flung in again. My bad.
Okay. You can actually, while I'm looking this up, you can have him do that.
Next up in the order, Zag. So yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, he's just gonna swing again at this half dragon. Actually, wait. Let me see if any of the
Oh shit, the range of Call Lightning at 3rd level is up to 120 feet.
Wow. So that's.
Can I cast wait, I'm level 6. Can I cast 3rd level spells?
I believe so. Hold on. You should be able to. You're not level 6, you're level 7.
Oh, really? I didn't think I was at level.
You leveled up after the mouse move.
Oh, wow. I need to update Rowan's character sheet. Cool.
So you absolutely should be able to cast 3rd level spells by now. Yeah, you have a 4th level under you.
Oh, wow. Okay. But yeah, at 3rd level, the range of Call Lightning is up to 120 feet. So I can probably kill a lot of people with this.
Is it like a 120-foot cone, or is it 120 feet from you that center?
I think 120. Oh, it's 120 feet from me. A storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius. Okay, so it's a 60-foot radius. Centered on a point in C. Yeah, exactly. 100 feet directly above you. The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud appear. For example, if you're in a room that can't. Yeah, we're having this fight outside, so I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 feet. Point must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d10 lightning damage, 3d10 on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, so you are.
And then on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use your action to call down lightning in this way again.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be the 2 Mate and Abishai.
Oh shit! And it also says, I didn't know this from last time. If you're outdoors in stormy conditions when you cast this spell, the spell gives you control over the existing storm instead of creating a new one. Under such conditions, the spell's damage increases by 1d10. That's awesome. We're not under stormy conditions, but I will remember that for next time.
That is pretty cool. So, yeah, who you blasting? The mages and the Abishai, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh, that's a freaking cool spell. I love Call Lightning.
So they need to make what kind of roll? Constitution?
No, dexterity.
Thank you. That one's not going to work. That one's probably one I'm missing about. One was a 4, one was 11. That one.
The roll was a 14.
One was that. Okay. So no, your save. Your spell save.
Oh, my spell save DC is a 16.
Okay, so yeah, 2 of them mages fail. The Abishai.
Okay.
How much damage are they taking?
Okay. So the Abishai would take half,
Yes.
and then the mages would take full. So that is 3d10. So give me 1 minute. First one's a 10.
Okay.
Shit. Second one is also a 10. Oh my
Oof.
god. And the last one is a 7. That is 27
27.
points of damage.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. So that's gonna. Yeah, these mages are not looking good, and half of 27 would 13,
Yeah.
something like that. 13.
Yeah, it'd be like 13.5, but yeah.
13. Let's go with 13.
Mhm.
Okay, so man, math. Okay. One other. Alrighty. So you just hear shout pain. Lightning bolt crackles in, and the mages. It just turns.
Yeah.
What kind of gods are you? And the mages just go like, we'll kill them. Worry about it. The 2 remaining goblins. What do we do, Dedrum? The Abishai responding to the name Dedrum is like, you fight and you die. Zag's turn. He's going to swing in at that brute again. That one. 8. I think that hits. It's gonna be. Okay, so damage. And extra attack. Actually, yeah, because he has more magic. He's gonna cast True Strike, giving him advantage on the next attack. So yeah, that's gonna hit for sure. 5, 12 from this guy. So he's not looking. This one brute has just been like staggering.
Mhm.
Coco's gonna come in for an extra bite. Yeah, this one brute goes down.
Oof.
Yeah, that guy.
Nice.
One of the brutes go down. That.
We are destroying these people.
We are.
Has one of us even been hit yet?
No, that's the power of a surprise round, my dude.
Oh, yes.
Next in this order. Next up is one of the remnant mages, one of the half dragons with like the staves.
Mhm.
They're going to see that they're in a pretty bad condition,
Mhm.
and they're going to. Okay, Rowan, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, okay. That's a 12?
You pass.
Okay, cool.
You see it hold out its hand and shout "flee," and you don't.
Ah, it's trying to make us run away. Okay.
It was going to cast command, yes.
Mm.
Okay, so it's done. It is Janice's. Jesus, guys. Like this was. I thought this would be a tough fight, but fuck me, I guess.
You made your characters too good.
I did. Janice is gonna pull out a scimitar and just cut at one of the goblins.
Nice.
Ooh, that's
Wait. Oh! Sorry. I misinterpreted scimitar as sitar for a second, and I thought that Janice, because Janice is a multi-class druid and bard, and I thought for a second that he was going to hit this guy over the head with a musical instrument.
Nope. But he takes a sword swing and other Snoblin goes down.
Nice.
So
that would be very like Janice though, to just hit something with an instrument.
It would be. Next up is one remaining Snoblin.
Mm-hmm.
Right now their forces are one Snoblin, one Brute, two mages who are not looking great, and Dedrum.
Nice.
So this one remaining Snoblin is going to run to Janice. They're going to bite him.
Oh no.
That's going to hit.
Oh no.
3 points of damage.
Oh, only 3 points? Okay, that's not that.
Janice just kind of looks at it and just goes, fuck you, dude.
Like, he doesn't even react.
Yeah, 3 points of damage. You guys are
that's funny.
7, nothing.
I just like imagining him with like this thing's like hanging off of his arm, just super deadpan face.
Yeah, it's like he turns to the camera like he's on The Office. Okay, so next up is one of the brutes, and it's gonna run over to Haverford, and it's gonna start making some attacks. He's gonna swing his. That's gonna hit. Haverford is taking 9 points of slashing damage. Taking and he misses a second attack. Haverford takes this hit, looks at him, and like his eyes glow that blue again. He just goes, "Oh, you don't butcher."
Oh.
Let me roll a thing. Okay, yeah. He says that. He points to his staff and he's magic.
Wait, sorry, you're cutting out. What happened?
He rolled good. So he just like holds out his staff because like, I'm gonna fuck you up with my spells. Because I am wizard.
Wow, he's just so eloquent.
Yes. Yes, he is. Next. The went up. It's the one other mage's turn. This is a pretty big enemy encampment. I gotta give myself some credit. It was it's supposed to be a pretty tough fight.
Haha, but it's not.
Okay.
I probably just jinxed myself saying that.
The other mage is gonna hold out his hand at Haverford. Haverford needs to make a wisdom save. Whew, buddy. Buddy rolled a 5.
See, I did jinx it. Goddamn.
And he holds out his hand to Haverford, and mage just goes like, reveal.
Oh. Oh no.
Haverford looks at all of you and just goes, I'm sorry. And he snaps his fingers. And the half-elf that you saw falls over. The knapsack falls to the floor, the traps scatter about, and you realize they're not real, or they're not they're dismantled traps. His staff falls, and there's no. And standing before you now is not Haverford, the half-elven man. Standing before you now is Haverford, the young silver dragon.
Wait, Haverford is a dragon?
A silver dragon.
Oh my god.
You may have heard stories about the Silvers Abbott, if you've ever spoken to her. But you would know silver dragons are the friendliest, most social of the metallic dragons. Silver dragon shimmers, sculpted from pure metal, its face given a noble cast by high eyes and sweeping beard like chin spikes, like stubble.
Cute.
As the dragons approach adulthood, its color brightens until its scales are barely visible. A silver dragon grows older. Its pupils fade, and its eyes resemble orbs of mercury.
Ooh.
Silver dragons enjoy the company of other silvers, but their only true friendships outside of their arise in the company. And many silver dragons spend much time in human draconic. Silver dragon adopts a divine humanoid persona, such as a kindly sage or a young wanderer, and it often has companions with whom it develops strong friendships.
Mm.
So you've been being helped out by a dragon this whole time.
Oh, wow. Do I know that silver dragons are good?
You did just hear him say that the metallics are good aligned and chromatic are Tiamats.
I see.
And
I
plus,
see, okay.
Sari knows about silver dragons, so does Calum, because Altrian is a silver draconic sorcerer, as is his father.
Yeah.
So silver dragons are probably like the one kind of dragon you do know a bit about.
Okay, I see.
So
Well, I'm sure that I've
read
like
stuff too. Yeah.
I mean, we've had a lot of dragon encounters, so I think at this Rowan probably quite a bit about the different types of dragons.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think she knows.
Haverford laughs a little bit and just goes like, "All right, I'll show who I am, but you dug your own."
Nice.
Janice just turns to Rowan. We're keeping him. You just see Zagreus turn back and just go like, "Hell yeah!" Usually the bad guy has dragons. Now it's on our turn, motherfucker.
Yeah, we have dragons.
Tim Schul's become the island of Burke.
I was just going to say, but we have one thing that they don't: dragons. Except that's not true because they like are dragons.
You are fighting a dragon, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a dragon. Yeah.
Yep.
You just see Dedrum see this and just go like, look at the mage and just go, imbecile! We can't take on a silver dragon. Damn it. The hunt for the stag will have to hide. We'll have to wait for now. Best I return to the order in one piece. Best you.
Wait. What did you just say?
Goodbye. And he casts the door on himself.
Okay.
The half dragons see this and they're like, one just goes like, we've been betrayed. It's your fault.
I'm not gonna have Rowan do this, but a part of me, a cursed part of me, really wants one of them, maybe Zag or Janice, to lean into them and just go, "This is the part where you run away."
the couple of half dragons and goblins kind of like gear up for the second half of. And that same dimension door pops in again, and into the same spot walks Dedrum, and he just kind of grins a bit and just goes like, I don't think that this party is going to end on such happy terms for you.
Right.
I think it's time you my pet. The stag is nothing. If I can take down one of Caleb's little pets, then I think I'll be scaled much higher in his rank.
Are they going after Coco?
He was staring at you with that.
I'm offended.
Come now. It's time to eat.
What? No.
Haverford just turns to you and just goes, now may be the time for us. And this Abishai laughs, and a purple whale-winged creature just appears It's a fine devil.
Oh no.
The Abishai laughs.
Oh no.
The Abishai laughs a little bit and just like looks at all of you and is like, "That stag is worth the good luck that it brings. Fade in time." Oh, this more satisfying. I'm taking my leave now, self. Mayor of the Night Council. I shoot. And he leaves with another.
The goblins were right. He does monologue a lot.
Now this like flying devil appears and it lets out this shriek. And Rowan, for a brief moment, your eyes glow white, and you feel yourself leaving this place for a brief second. You're not there anymore, at least mentally. You're in your home. There's a nice little flower arrangement, but it's not one you've made. It's like your room, but different. A little weird. Like someone tried their best to recreate it. Have everything down pat. And sitting across the way from you, feet held up on the table, dark skin, blonde-haired high elf. You know who that is.
Wait, do I know who this is?
That was more towards the audience, but Rowan probably yes, because I've seen her in the dream.
You look familiar.
I get that a lot. Nice to meet you, Rowan, at least face to face. I'm Anna.
Rowan, like, is her eyes widen and she's, like, taken aback by this.
Did I like faint or something?
No. Don't worry about it. You'll be back in there and ready to fight in a few seconds, but we have all the time in the world. Be back before you.
What is happening? Am I dreaming?
Daydreaming. Yeah. Tried to tap into it, see how it went.
I'm not gonna, like, die. Am I? Like, my body's back in the material plane.
You're not gonna die. I promise. I'm here to help. I was gonna wait until this was done, but this is getting a bit intense. I didn't think that the Order would be hunting you down this fast. Didn't realize Dedrum was that fucking clever. You got ambushed.
I thought we were ambushing them.
Yeah, you did. Until that Abishai brought out a devil.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But you do have a dragon. That's pretty useful. Didn't have one of those back in the day, and I see that Zag's kept up good work.
I'm sorry. There's so much stuff going on. I'm not. Are you real?
Yes, no, yes. I'm a real spirit.
I'm talking to his. Am I dead?
No, I'm dead. Don't steal my thing. She gives you a wink.
Okay.
Look.
How am I talking to you?
Dream plane stuff.
Got it.
Write it up in your report to Valerian and Theo, yeah?
Wait, how do you know about? Have you been watching us?
Totally. Look, I've ran through the same song and dance with Sari and Andre already. So I don't want to keep repeating myself, you know?
Okay.
So let me cut to the chase, yeah? I think you're in a high stress situation, and I think getting down to the brass tacks is going to be good for you. Protect your boyfriend, protect your...
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, wait. How much have you been watching me?
The important combat and saving of the world stuff, Rowan. I don't care about what you and Janice do behind closed doors.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Yeah. So, I watched the highlight Okay?
I mean, I might consider that a highlight, but I mean.
I'm gonna act like you didn't say that, okay? So, look. Here's the brass tacks. You have someone
Okay.
you love. And you have such a good life. I miss having a good life. I miss having someone I love. I 50 years gives a gal time to think, you know?
Sure it would.
And I'm a bit of a proactive person.
Okay.
So I was thinking, this is the way I go out. And I'm trying to ambush something, if you will. Trying to sneak up on it, play my cards just right, get the best results. And if this works out, Rowan, I can be standing there with you sometimes, taking on the order. You know what we call them
Okay.
up here? The Astro.
Wait, sorry, what did you say?
You know the order? There's another thing I call them. Some other people up here call them too. We call them the
What's-
remnant.
Why do you call them that?
Because they're what remains of the thing that killed me. I mean, think about it. The hags making shadow guard drakes, the Malsum turning into the shadow dragon itself, and now Dedrum having shadow half dragon. It's not a coincidence. I know that's a lot to take in, but I want to help you. I really do. And I know how to do it too.
All right.
It's gonna take a lot of help from you guys, but I know you can do it. I've watched you guys do incredible things together. I watched you go from a pacifist to a kick-ass hero. I've watched you guys do amazing things, and I believe that we one more stag. But I'm gonna need your help.
All right. What do you need me to do?
That red orb, important. I've told Sari and Andre a bit more about it, but rest assured, that thing is a powerful magic item. Keep it close. Keep it under the vest. Don't let the Order find out that you have it. Okay?
Okay.
Secondly, those half-dragons hide in the Arcanum, part of the Old Town ruins. Andre told me it's no longer in commission. There's a tome, an ancient ritual for something called the Baal Nor. It's my ticket back home. You guys are going to need to find that, okay?
All right. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Thirdly, you got to keep Caleb adventuring.
Why?
That doesn't. We need a powerful mage to cast the ritual, an arcane mage.
I see.
Something doesn't work.
So it'll still be some time before I need to come back.
Caleb's gonna need to be ready for this. This is ancient, powerful stuff. Dawn of time stuff.
When you said that there was someone that you loved, I saw what happened during the Malsum fight. I heard him talk about you. He really misses you.
It's funny. You've all said the same thing. And him too.
Sorry, you cut out. What did you say?
Fuck.
Okay, we can cut that out. Just repeat what you said.
She says, fuck, I don't even remember what you asked me.
No, she said, Rowan said that Caleb really misses her.
Nah.
And what was her response to that?
She says, it's funny. You three idiots have all said the same fucking thing. And I believe you, I really do. I miss him too. But hearts and rainbows gotta wait, you know?
Oh, trust me, I know.
Alright. Look, Rowan, I'm gonna need your help a lot in the days and months to come. I'm gonna need someone to talk to. And I know you're good for that. I don't pick nobody for no reason. You and I, we're gonna talk a bit more than the others, alright? Except
All
maybe
right.
Andre. I do talk to Andre. Sweet.
Okay.
Reminds me a lot of me. But look, Zagreus is there with you. Don't freak out and start screaming my name. He's out.
Oh, no. It's okay.
He's already going through a bit fighting shadow drakes, alright?
Oh, yeah. No, I wouldn't want to do that to him. Plus, we're like in the middle of a fight. I don't think it's really going to come up.
Fair.
Maybe later.
Yeah. I'll talk to you more in the future, alright? But here, let me give you some help. And she just, like, a blue fire appears in her hand. And she just goes, wait for it. And you're kind of shake back to reality. And from seemingly nowhere, a blue fire just hits at one of these shadow drakes.
Oh, yeah! That's cool.
And that's a crit.
Oh my god!
So the remnant bruiser just goes down immediately.
Oh my god, yes!
Just disintegrated by it. The two mages look at each other confused. The devil, like, spreads out its wing, but then seeing that happen, just look around. And Haverford just kind of looks to all of you and just goes like, go on ahead. I got this. You half folks see what happens when you go up against the real type of dragon.
Stop monologuing!
Oh,
I
that was
just...
Haverford.
Oh, sorry. You can cut that then.
He just like breathes in very heavily. It's like, and you see this wintry blue energy turn up, and he just blasts a cold breath at all of the creatures.
Awesome.
Constitution saving throws. That's 2. That's a 3. So those mages are, not good. That devil got a 1.
Shit. Cool.
So they're going to be taking 54 cold damage.
Oh my god, yes! Haverford, fuck them up!
The two mages put up shields, but... And 54. Let me check the Spine Devil stats. That's 22 hit points. This icy breath collides creatures and just when the breath clears, they're just gone. They are dead.
Wow.
Sorry about that. And you just hear him kind of wheeze a little bit.
Oh. It's okay. I'll make you some tea later.
Thank you. Losing my voice.
He sounds like Silas now.
Much better.
And that was Lothar.
he just kind of wheezed a bit and just kind of shakes his head and just goes, "All right, to recast Polymorph. Half elf is back.
Cool.
Sorry about that mess." Picks up his sack. "Let's keep going, shall we?" Janice and
we just like step past all these dead people.
yeah, Zagreus and Janice turn to you and are just like, "What do we do?"
We came, we saw, we conquered.
They kind of blink a little bit and just, "Fuck, I'll take it." Haverford just kind of smiles and just goes, "I don't have many of those in me, so I'd appreciate it. Kept things civil from here on in."
I just like pat him on the back, or actually I probably pat him on like the thigh. And I'm like, "I'll make you some tea. Don't even worry about it.
Well,
be
he's
home."
a half elf again now, so.
Well, I know,
he
but
polymorphed himself back. Oh, but he's just still tall. Yeah.
yeah.
So you guys, just roll nature, I guess. Yeah, just roll
Okay.
nature, because you guys are like foraging.
Okay.
But I will say, Zagreus turns to you and just goes, "We're gonna need to tell Caleb about this, aren't we?"
Yeah.
Yeah. The Shadow Half Drakes. That Abishai Dedrum name dropping the order like that.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like, I almost want to say like, there's one other thing I'm gonna have to tell him too, but Anna did tell me to not tell Zag yet, so I'm just gonna keep that to myself.
Yeah, that's fair. Where's my...
The nature was 12, 13, 14, 15. The 15.
Whew, nice.
Yeah.
I'm a druid. I hope I'm good at nature.
You guys eventually find the stag, and after giving brief chase, there's you guys start chasing it down, and it's about an hour of just like chasing and foraging and running. And,
Oh no, I have tiny little stubby legs. I'm not good at running.
Janice picks you up.
Oh. The image of this in my mind is hilarious. All of us just like running after this deer for like an hour.
And as you're running, Zagreus just turns to Haverford. "So you're a dragon?" "Yeah." "And you're just chill with that?" "Yeah." "I mean, I have to be chill with that. That's what I am." "I guess you're right. Sorry. Just when I met you today, you seemed like a nerd." "I am a nerd.
But I'm also a dragon.
I've just met a nerd dragon." "Okay, cool. Just gotta parse that one today."
Again, he's silent. You guys have ever listened to Founders of Reika?
Janice just goes, "So are you staying? You know, if the spirit leads me. You all seem like a good lot. Spirit guides me, tells me that that's the best thing to do. I'll stick around." "Fuck, he went
I
left."
like this.
What? Wait, what?
And then it was just like, "Fuck, he went left. Run." Coco is just like having the time of their little puppy life.
Just like happily prancing.
Yeah, he's bolting around. It's fucking nice, dude.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Just having something to chase. Yeah. A very happy little dragon dog.
And Haverford just goes like, if I brought out my wings, we'd have this cleared in no time. Why don't you though?" It's a forest. I'd be causing too much deforestation to my own liking."
I love him.
Eventually,
Fine.
the stag sits at a clearing in the woods. Beautiful, icy white fur, golden, well, brown but seemingly golden at the tips, that illuminating light at its horn. It seems like it always just has the sun in the center of it at any given.
Oh. A single tear falls down Rowan's cheek. So beautiful.
This creature looks at all of you now, having given chase. It nods a little bit at you, kicks its foot into the floor, and vanishes.
Oh no, I didn't get a photo!
You look at your rock, and it's there, printed.
Oh, how did I get a photo?
You just like, Rowan, you look at it, you feel it, and it's like fiery heat comes out of the rock.
Huh.
It's like a warm feeling.
Oh. I smile.
Janice just goes, all right, but what did it leave us? It's our Christmas. Our 1,000-year Christmas.
I I kind of hit him a little bit,
Ow.
Softly on the arm.
We're not getting loot. It's a good luck charm.
Zagreus is like, yeah, Janet. It's all about the cultural significance. Oh, there's something on the floor. What? Haverford just is like, yeah, no, there's something on the floor. It's shiny. What did I tell you? Drop. You all kind of circle around it, and Rowan, it's a bag of holding.
It's a bag of holding?
Yep. But you lift it a little bit, and it's heavy. Got some stuff in there.
Oh wow, okay. Okay.
Do you open the bag?
Yes.
As you open it, there's glowing aura coming from it, this white glow. And
Ooh.
each of your friends just kind of compelled to want to just grab something. Not really sure why. And Rowan, you feel the compulsion.
Okay.
Janice picks up this pretty, this really pretty mandolin.
Ooh.
It seems to be made of some really nice wood, and when he picks it up, he strums it. Little tree starts.
Oh.
Janice just
Oh,
kind
I
of
love that.
Huh. Strums. I guess it does kind of.
He strums it again, and what happened?
He strums it again, and it grows a bit more with each chord. And huh. I guess this is pretty magical after all.
That's adorable. It's that myth about if you sing to plants, they grow faster.
Yeah.
That's cute. I like that a lot.
Haverford grabs this little pen, and it's like a locket, and he opens it, and he closes it and just goes, brilliant. And he puts it in his pocket. The spirit has guided me. I believe I will be staying with you for quite some time.
Aww.
Zagreus kind of looks at you, Rowan, and goes, oh, please, you first.
Okay. I will go forth and take an item.
It's a ring. It's a very pretty golden ornate ring with a little hummingbird made of jade on it.
Ooh.
It is a magic item. It is called the Ring of Evasion. It has 3 charges, and it gains 1d3 at dawn. And if you expend one, you get an advantage on dexterity savings.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So what you were talking about your little halfling feet, problem solved.
Ha! Nice.
Zagreus puts his hands into the bag, lifts them up, and it's different. There's no clear magical power it grants, but it's a forged in fire carving, a molten steel forged replica. It can fit in the palm of your hand, but its image is undeniable. It's a phoenix.
Hmm.
And he looks at it, and he kind of blows on it just a little bit because it still feels hot to the touch. And instead of the typical red, it's like a blonde colored in metal.
Hmm.
He kind of gives it a weak smile and goes, I guess it does now.
Oh.
And so our scene
Oh.
is going to cut. Haverford has explained himself to Calum. Calum has offered Silver Dragon lodging anytime he chooses. He has a...
I've made him some tea.
Yeah, you've made Haverford some tea to get his voice back. Janice kind of gives you a kiss and says he's gonna go hang out for a little bit and he might meet up with you later for dinner.
He's gonna go get high with with Haverford.
Why not? He goes like, Haverford, you could live. Oh, truly, thank you so much, Janice. And he goes, I like him.
I like him too.
Zagreus kind of is holding on to the phoenix. Calum takes a look at it and just goes, oh, wow. Yeah, wow is right. It knows, huh? The white stag is a powerful thing indeed. Rowan, you took the bag of holding, right? Because that's just a useful thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
Cool. Maybe figured you could fit all your granola bars in it.
I knew you'd get back at me for that earlier joke.
Calum just smiles and goes, but a blonde phoenix. Ain't that a thing? Ain't that a thing?
I think that we can end it there, but I will say that, like, shortly after this, I would pull Calum and Zagreus aside and tell them about seeing Anna.
I do think it's important that this happens. Very briefly, but I do think it's important.
Oh, okay.
Because the two of them would respond to this with asking you the same question that Calum asked Sari and Andre, you know, like, how did you feel? Are you sure? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And when you list out the same advice a third time, Calum just cries. It is ugly crying, but it's happy ugly. He just was like, the three people I trust most give me the same pieces of news. Same half of... It's not coincidence anymore.
What did he say?
It's not coincidence anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And Zagreus, trying to be a bigger man, you know, trying to be the buff helper guardian, but still a little misty-eyed, just kind of goes, maybe it's why it gave us the phoenix. Calum just gives Zagreus a hug.
Oh.
The two hug each other for a little bit, then look at Rowan and just Calum goes, and you're sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. Well, I guess we know what our next order of business is. At least what it has to start being. Zagreus nods a bit, just kind of like affirmatively gives Calum a bro pat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And Calum just kind of thinks about it for a minute and just goes, you know, there are some people who bend the world for win. But it's time to bend a multiverse. And that's what we're...
Hell yeah! Arc 3!